Hi, I'm Ray. Welcome to my podcast. In this episode, I'm going to take you back to a nightclub, an early 1970s nightclub, where we will see what people are wearing, see what the fashion's like, see what people are drinking, see what the live band's up to. Generally have a look at what life was like in nightclubs back in those early days. I'm in a side street in my hometown, just walking up to the rear of a building. It's like a house. I think it was originally a large house, and there's a wall which would have walled the backyard or the garden, and a wooden gate which I'm now opening and stepping into the backyard. There is a light here, an outside light up on the wall, so you can just about see where you're going, which is just as well because I'm now going down some stone steps to a big oak door, lovely oak door, and in the centre of the oak, well, sort of eye height, is a hatch. It's about, 8 inches square, I suppose. A hatch with metal bars on the outside. If I tap on the door, let's see if we can get in. Here we go, the hatch has opened. Hello, Jerry. Yep, it's me. Here we are. I know the chap on the door, which is handy. He's just unbolting it now. It's like Fort Knox. Thanks, Jerry. There's your sixpence. Oh yeah, of course. It's 5 pence now. We're on the new money, isn't it? Hang on. There you go. That's a shilling. Yes. That's a bit of a rip-off, isn't it? I'm just walking into the club now. It's a bit of a rip-off, isn't it? It was always sixpence, and now it's a shilling. That's because we've gone over to the decimalisation, as they call it. So, yes, it's now a shilling, which is 5 new pence. I don't know, it's all confusing. The club doesn't hold a great deal of people. It's only a small club, but I'm sure you'd get 40 people in here. There's tables and chairs over there, that area, a few tables and chairs. There's a small dance floor. Actually, probably only get 8 people on the dance floor at any one time without bumping into each other. There's a DJ, he's just in the corner over there. He's just sorting through some records because the club's only just open. Where are we? What's the time? It's just gone 9. Only open at 9. So how many people do you reckon are in here at the moment? Let's have a look. Probably a dozen, do you reckon? There's a few more coming in now. It's probably going to start to get busy fairly quickly because people they like to get a table, somewhere to sit. That's the thing. The girls especially, they like to sit somewhere. So we're getting quite a few now trooping in through the door. Some at the bar. The bar, as you can see, it's about it's a hatch. About 4 feet wide by about 3 feet high. Yeah, just a hatch in the wall, which is all you need just to go and get your drinks. You don't. The thing is with a long bar is everyone goes and leans on the bar, and you can't ever get to the bar to get a drink. Whereas this hatch idea, no one's going to stand there. If they do, they're moved on. So you can always go up the hatch, get a drink, and if there's a queue, you know where the queue is. There's no other people being served first. It's quite a good system, actually. As you probably realised when we came in, it's a basement. I think this was originally the basement of the house that's above us. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's still a house or not. I must have a look, actually. Next time it's daylight and I'm in town, I must go and have a look. But there we are. It's a nice place, not too big. You don't get live bands here because there's no room. There's a small, it's not a stage, it's just an area at the back of the dance floor where, for example, I saw Max Wall a little while ago. Max Wall was here. Not really my cup of tea, Max Wall, but he was good. He did his bit. It was good fun. It made a change. The live bands, we might go on to another club actually a bit later. We'll see how we get on here. The live bands are in a larger club. It's only down the road. It's 5 minutes walk. So perhaps we'll have a look at that later. But here we've got the DJ. As I say, a bit of a dance. Let's get a drink, shall we? Stand here rabbiting. I was going to say the bar, but look, the hatch is free at the moment. Let's go over there. Hi, Kate. All right? Yeah. What should I have? I don't know. What should I have? No, I don't think I'm going to go a double diamond. Worthington E. I'm going to have a pint of Worthington E, please. Thanks. Kate's a lovely lady. She's late 20s, early 30s. I don't know who owns the club. I've never actually met the owner of the club. Kate seems to be in charge. Then there's Jerry on the door, of course, who's just the doorman. But and there's another girl that helps out behind the bar. I don't actually know who owns it. Right, here comes my drink. I could do with this. Thanks, Kate. There we are. What's that? 16 pence. There you go. course, we're on new money now, 16p, new pence, I should say. There was a bit of a thing. People have been saying we should have called them cents, as in American cents. Also, because it is a kind of system of tens, isn't it? 10 pence, 100 pence is £1, so why not go for cents? I don't know. Some people have said we should have had dollars, British or GB dollars or something, dollars and cents. But there we are. We've ended up with pounds and new pence. And of course all the prices have gone up. Everything's gone up. Everything has been rounded up to the nearest whatever, in the conversion sort of thing. They do say don't try and work out old money with new money. That's probably because you realise just what a rip-off it is. I mean, sixpence, which is what Jerry used to charge to come in here, sixpence, that's now doubled to a shilling. Okay, a shilling is 5 new pence. So this is why they say don't work it out, because if you think about it, a lot of people will be saying to Jerry, hey, hang on a minute, how come the door, entrance fee is doubled? But there we are, no point arguing. It's not bad. That's not bad to get in here for the evening, a shilling. You've got music. The drinks aren't horrendously overpriced. It's dearer than a pub. It is dearer than a pub. That's what most clubs are, though, aren't they? They're not going to be as cheap as pubs. So there we are. I mustn't moan about the money. Talking of moaning, they're moaning on the telly the other day on the news about, is it the price of a Mars bar or something? When it was in the old money, it's now gone to the new money, and they reckon that it's gone up by several pence a bar or something. I don't know, I can't remember exactly. Yeah, everything is being rounded up, or in Jerry's case on the door, doubled up. Well, now I've got my drink, I'll move aside. A couple of lads coming up to the bar. Oh, listen. Lager and lime. They're ordering lager and lime. That's a pint of lager, which I don't like, with a splash or dash or whatever of lime in the top. I did try that. I had a sip of someone's a couple of weeks ago, and it was disgusting. Lime. And another thing they're doing is a lager top. A lager top is a pint of lager with a little bit of room left on the top, so it's not a pint of lager, so you actually get cheated there. With a splash of lemonade in it. A lager top, it's got lemonade on the top. And I had a sip of one of those. That's disgusting. It's all sweet and horrible with the lemonade. I don't know why they do these things. I can't see this ever catching on, this lager business. The girls are going for halves of lager with lime or lemonade on top. A lager shandy or a bitter shandy, that's half whatever beer it is and half lemonade. So, if you're thirsty, you want a thirst quenching drink, have a pint of, say, bitter shandy, and it is only actually half a pint of beer. So, you haven't got as much alcohol. But there we are. I don't know, all these newfangled drinks come in. Makes you wonder what's going on. Looks like the DJ's about to start. He's not too bad, actually, this one. He doesn't shout. You know how some of them shout between records? You can't hear what they're saying. This chap's not too bad, actually. He normally puts on rubbish to begin with. He normally plays what he likes, but then later in the evening he'll do some of the sort of top 20 records, which is a bit better. But it's about to start now, so I think we're going to have to move over. There's a table over there. Let's go over there. Look, there we are. There's just that one in the corner. Look, there's a couple of seats here. Also from here we can see what's happening, what's going on. Look at the girls as they come in. I haven't mentioned the girls yet. Let's have a look at the girls, shall we? It's a bit quieter, that's better. We can't even hear the DJ now. That's what I like. I think that's one of the nice things about this club. You can sit quite a way away from the DJ and be virtually in silence. If you want to chat, there are some clubs where the music is just blasting. It's so loud. You can't have a chat with anyone. It's ridiculous, to be honest. Some of them are just so loud. You find the furthest corner in the club right away from everything. You still can't talk because of the music. I don't know, if you want loud music, you go to a concert. A club, have music, to dance to and whatever, to enjoy, but not if you have to just sit there grinning at each other because you can't hear what each other's saying. Just making odd facial expressions at each other and grinning as you sip your drink is not much fun. Now, let's have a look at the girls. Well, first of all, what am I wearing? I'm wearing hipsters. I like hipsters. I do like hipsters. Flares. The flares I've got aren't these, what are they, 21 inch or they are? I can't remember what the measurements are, but they're like sails. I like the flares I've got on now. I've got burgundy coloured trousers, and the flares just come out to cover the end of my boots. I've got Cuban heel boots, which I like, and the flares just come out to there. And the trousers at the top are hipsters. They're tight all round, all the way down to the flares, which is really nice. The shirt I've got on is a cheesecloth shirt. That's very much in at the moment, cheesecloth. It's all right until it gets wet in the rain, then it shrinks. So don't go in the rain when you're wearing a cheesecloth shirt. My hair is pretty long. I had it even longer in the back in the 60s, but now we're creeping into the 70s. I've had it cut a little bit. It's just down below my ear to my shoulders, really. I do like long hair. I can't see I'll ever have it short, unless when I get really old I go bald, then I'll have no choice, of course. But let's have a look round. There's a couple of chaps at the bar. Yeah, they're wearing flares. Reminds me of the adverts, Man About Town. Is it C&A? Yeah, they look like this Man About Town. And they've got these moustaches. I don't like these droopy type moustaches. I think they look horrible. My beard's gone. I had a beard, full-grown beard when I was a full-grown hippie. That's gone. I haven't even got the moustache now. I don't like any of it. Now let's have a look at the girls. We're not interested in what we're wearing. Let's look at the girls. There's a couple over there. They look really nice. They've got short skirts, because the mini skirts are still in fashion, even though we're out of the 60s now. A lot of them still wear mini skirts. Or trousers. I don't like these trouser things they wear. Again, they're flared. They look quite nice, quite sexy. But I like the mini skirts, as I think most of us lads do. I like the mini skirts. Shoes, well, vary really. We've got the boots. They've all got heels, not stilettos, but they're pretty high heels. Nice colours. There's a girl there. Look at her. Look, pink skirt, pink shoes, and a pink top. It all matching. It looks quite nice. And she's got long blonde hair. Her friend is auburn. The hairstyles are looking more, I don't know, in the 60s they were kind of big hair all sticking out like beehive things. Now it's more sort of natural look, just straight, and there's all sorts of styles going on. I don't think there is a hairstyle at the moment. There might be as we get further into the 70s, but at the moment it's just nice. They look like girls. They look feminine. They look sexy, which I like. Oh, hang on. That girl in pink and her friend, they're coming over to sit near us. Hang on, here we go. Look. Now, right, she's not too far away from us. Now, the thing with mini skirts, as you can probably see, and just lean over a bit and you lean past me. Look, there you are, pink knickers. She's got matching knickers. This is the thing with mini skirts. They've only got to bend over slightly or just sit down. The skirt rides up and you can see their knickers, which is all part of the mini skirt, of course. This is what it's all about. I don't normally... She's rather nice, isn't her? Where was I? Hang on. I don't normally go to clubs looking for a girl. I either go with friends and we have a few drinks, or if I'm on my own, I'll meet up with friends. If I want to go to meet a girl, to pull a bird, as they say, if I want to pull a bird, I'll go to probably the bigger club, the one that we might go to after this. Here is all right, but it's a little bit cliquey here. Everyone knows. Well, they don't all know each other, but you probably find there's someone else watching her that knows her. It just all gets a bit cliquey. But also, when girls are in pairs, like she's with her friend, it's no good a chap say, I come here on my own. I won't stand a chance with one of them, because they won't desert their friend, they won't one go off and leave the other one. So you either need a pair of lads or look for a girl who is actually on her own. The girl in pink is smiling at me now. I'll just give her a smile back. There we are. She is rather nice. What's that chap saying? Hang on, that chap just there by the bar is... Oh, says the other club's closed. Power cut. Oh, power cut. I wonder whether that's got anything to do with... there was a miners' strike. There's been all sorts of trouble. Is it Edward Heath, the Conservative government? Not quite sure what's been going on, but there's an argument or dispute over pay, and the miners went on strike, then they went back to work. And I have heard sort of rumours about things going to get worse in the future. There could be power cuts and short working weeks and all sorts. So I wonder whether that... No, it's probably just a local power cut where the club is. Well, that's a shame if they've actually closed the club. I was looking forward to going on there later. Look, she's smiling at me again. She's caught my eye again. Let's give her another flash or another smile. Hang on, the lights have gone out. Oh, don't say there's going to be they've come back on. I wonder what's going on. I don't suppose this is anything to do with strikes or anything, is it? I was talking to an old boy the other day, and he was saying that how things escalate. It's the general strike, 1926. He remembers that. That's how old he is. He said also, like World War II, people will say, "Oh no, there won't be a war. We're not going to war. It's just all talk." Next minute, bang! What the hell's going on? We're at war. So he was saying about this miners' business, how things could just suddenly change, drastically. Talking of the lights going off at the other club that we were going to later, they close at 2 and they turn on these fluorescent lights, these sort of strip tube things, these fluorescent lights. They turn those on at 2 o'clock, and it's awful. It's like suddenly being in the daylight from this really sort of subdued lighting, and all you can see is this sort of sea of pale faces, all looking rather worse for wear. It's horrible. One of the barmaids said to me once that that's how they get people out of the club. I usually try to leave before they turn the fluorescent lights on because it's dreadful. And you can see all the floor of that, all the spilt drinks and goodness knows what. So I try to get out before they actually turn those on. DJ's playing a bit of Hendrix now. I like that, all along the watchtower. That's good. I went to see Hendrix at the Royal Albert Hall with a couple of friends of mine. That was fantastic to see Jimi Hendrix live like that. I missed out on the Isle of Wight festival, which was a great shame. I'd arranged there were several cars going, my friends, several cars, and the car I was going in with, another 3 lads, we all got in, everyone took off, they all drove off, our car broke down. So we never did get to the Isle of Wight. We missed the whole thing. We tried various other ways, but we didn't get there. Of course, then Jimmy died. That was tragic. His death came as a shock. What was he, 27, wasn't he? He was only 27. Yeah, such a sad loss that was. Talking of bands, I saw the Trekkers at the other club. They were brilliant, the Trekkers. They played some really good stuff. They've got a good stage there. It's not a huge club, it's bigger than this. They've got a good stage there, and the kind of acoustics of the place is really good. The Trekkers were brilliant. It is pretty loud, but you can get away from the music again. I like the way they arrange these things. I mean, obviously any live band, you're going to hear it anywhere in the club. But I like the way they do have seating well away from the stage, for people that do want to talk. And although it's loud, it's not, they don't wind the amps up so much like some of them do, that it's completely distorted. It's just a shame we've missed that. Mind you, this is an intimate club here. The other one isn't so intimate. She's looking at me again. I'm going to have to do something in a minute. Yeah, this is an intimate club. There's the music is quieter. The lighting, well, especially like in the seating where we are, is very, very low. So it's more of an intimate club. The other one is more for, the louder music, the live bands, dancing, that sort of thing. It's pretty noisy. Sorry, what's that? Her friend? Oh, okay. I didn't realise that you've been eyeing her up. Oh, you're going to dance? Oh, yeah, fair enough. Okay. Oh, gone off to dance. Oh, no, I didn't notice that. I'm left on my own. Oh, no, I'm not. Hang on, I'm not left on my own. Hello. It's the pink girl. Yes, I call you the pink girl. You're all in pink. All of you. Yes. Yes, I had noticed. Yeah, of course you can join me. Yeah, sit down. What would you like to drink? Oh, I'm Ray, by the way. Sally. Okay, Sally. So what would you like to drink? Okay, half a lager and lime. Wait there. Don't go away. I should be 2 minutes. Right, just heading for the bar. That's it. Well, I'm on my own. Well, I'm not on my own. I've got the pink girl now, it seems. Oh, so the evening has turned out all right after all. So, right, that's half a lager and lime, please, Kate, and another pint of Worthington E, thanks. Well, that's not how I expected the evening to turn out at all. First of all, the sad news of the other club being closed, and now these 2 girls. Thanks, Kate. Yep, there you go. Thank you very much. There's some intimate dancing going on over there. Okay, very good. Well, I shall go and join Sally, dressed completely in pink, and perhaps I'll go to the other club another night. Right, there you are, Sally. Just sit down. So, what's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?